Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I'm Rolla Khan, and this is my hubs, Richard Rossner. We're working on this particular podcast together. We're very excited. Our work has been 35 years in the making, and our company is called The Power of Play. So this podcast, we decided, would be called The Power of Play Cafe, where we are going to bring in 35 years of adventures and knowledge, both medical, scientific, esoteric, existential conversations are going to be safe here. Enthusiasm is welcome here. The weird, the wacky, the wonderful. This is going to be a place, I think, for a consortium of ideas and idea makers to come and unbundle their stories.
And why is this important to you? Why do you want to do this kind of a podcast?
I think that after being on the planet as long as I have and doing the Power of Play for as long as we've been doing it, I feel like there's some real wisdom here, some opportunities to laugh our asses off, cry buckets of tears with a side of snot for sure, and I feel compelled to sort of allow it to birth itself, which is exactly what happened when the Power of Play actually came to be. It taught me what it wanted to become, and it still does. It is an evolving experience, and I think that's why I want to do this podcast.
Yeah, a lot of people, when they hear the word play in anything, they think it's light, it's fluffy, it's superfluous. This work has had profound impact on people in the Army, people dealing with cancer, people dealing with deep personal issues. So
Deep trauma.
Our path has actually enlightened people in very surprising ways, and this is an opportunity now for us to get what we do, how we do it, out to the world in general, which is great.
That's great, yeah.
What are you hoping people will come away with when they see this?
Well, this is, let's see, let me answer this transparently. The more authentic that we are, the more permission I'm hoping that our listeners will give themselves permission to be their best, most authentic selves and to birth the parts of themselves that they have been tamping down, keeping secret, not showing to the world. We're both an open book.
What I have seen, people who have come in contact with this material, it's like something that they always knew, but they never really were focused on, couldn't admit, were afraid to admit. And as soon as they are given permission to play, which is one of the things that Rolla loves to say, lights go off, and suddenly problems...
Lights go off, or do the lights go on?
No, lights go on. Well...
I mean, think about it. It depends on the environment.
Well, I would say it's like fireworks go off.
Okay.
You don't say fireworks go on, but
True,
fireworks go off, and people get excited about it because it's where they naturally live, and that's
what's
the
that thing?
exciting
That thing that you say. People get surprised by discovering themselves, being themselves.
Yes, they get to catch themselves being themselves, and once they get that permission, once they understand the concepts, then life becomes a lot more fun. And as I said, people have healed some very, very deep problems and found a lot more satisfaction in their life. So that's what I know people are going to hear when they listen to the show.
So that's it in a nutshell. We're going to be also unbundling some interesting topics. I'll throw a few at you. We're going to be doing some things on the neuroscience of fun. We're going to be we're going to do Laugh More, Play Hard, Die Less, which is a very interesting track because it's not dying like you would think. It's really the nicks and boo-boos to our soul that happen, and through our work we have a way to help people to heal those little wounds along the way. And we also talk about the child within, which is, people call it inner child work. Before the Power of Play was called the Power of Play, we called it the child within. So we're going to go back and revisit some of the content that was alive and well for me 35 years ago, and its genesis and how it's evolved, and how you, the listener, is going to benefit from all the science and all the medical research that we've been doing for the past 35 years.
Rolla was way off to the side. Suddenly the stream, she's center stream, which is great. All the material, all the work, it's finally come into the mainstream.
Yeah, and I'm here to talk about it. So that's our show. We'll launch sometime next week. We'll give an announcement, and that's it for now. Look forward to seeing you at the Power of Play Cafe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.